Had a good solid practice today, very energetic, good energy, good execution. Finished up the week really nice. Got to go up there and play a good game. Got to play a very good team. This team plays really well, do a great job. They're a veteran team, a lot of 4th and 5th year players, and we'll have to go out there and they're on their field and play really well to have success. And expect it'll be a heck of a game. Watch our guys compete, and anxious to watch us. Hopefully we'll get better and improve in a lot of low areas and do the things we need to do. Questions?
Injuries?
Everybody expect to play. I mean, Auden practiced a little bit. He did some things Tuesday, then practiced a little bit yesterday and practiced today. As of right now, I mean, I'm going to still say day-to-day in question because of guys like that, but right now, you know, he practiced today and did everything right.
And how's Matthew Thomas been looking?
Good. Matthew's practiced every day. Matthew was back by Tuesday and practiced by then. That guy's back and locked, and he was able to go.
Just everybody said day-to-day questionable for.
No, I'm just going to say, I'm always going to say that with guys too. You know, after extended use of things, how things feel, but he practiced today, so I don't ever. And guys, I've learned that I've had guys do that and then say, oh, it gets sore or something, you know, after that. But when you extend it, use it, but it doesn't seem to be right now.
If he plays, will he wear some kind of constraint or
No,
something?
no, he should be able to play.
With him,
If we did something like that, I wouldn't do that. With him, I don't know if he's limited. I mean, we'll wait and see. I mean, he practiced today and did a lot of the drills and the plays he did.
with him limited in practice this week, how have you seen the other receivers do?
Okay. I mean, they've had a lot more reps. Legs are tired. They're getting their opportunity. A lot of those young guys are giving them more work, and you know, they've had a good solid week to compete against our guys.
Jim, how important is it going to be for you guys to get the running game going?
Well, it is. I mean, it's always important. I mean, we have balance. We've survived here on balance for ever since I've been here. We've always tried to run the football, even though when we threw the football. You go back and had some phenomenal years throwing. We've always been a running team, and you know, football's a game I believe you always got to run. So we need to be able to run the football.
I think at the USF game last year.
And this team does a great job of getting extra guys to the box, big time, as good as anybody. They put a lot of guys in the box.
It seemed like after the USF game last year, you guys really found some confidence in the running game. Do you think a big game like that could also do the same thing?
Well, I mean, you got a big game, just a good game, yeah. I mean, but it just takes time sometimes. You got to find your rhythm, and we've had some really nice runs at times. Had some really good success. We just got to stay with it and got to get ahead too. Also, when you get ahead and play from ahead and play fast and get a good start, which we've worked on trying to get out of the blocks a lot better, that makes it easier to run the ball and do things.
Everyone talks about, of course, Wake's defense, but when you look at their offense, it seems like Cam Serene is a guy that stands out. I mean, what's kind of been the things you've noticed about him over the last few years?
Big, athletic, strong, understands how to play, just can play. I mean, he's just a really good football player, very natural ball skills, and good mismatch guy, does a lot of things. Their slot receiver does a heck of a job, catches a lot of balls, returns kicks. The quarterback's a veteran. I mean, they do a real nice job.
What's something, like when you look at Wake, that you see on film that maybe the casual person may overlook that stands out to you in terms of what they do?
Patience. Keep doing what they do. Don't change, you know what I mean? And just, they'll battle you and play field position and things, because we're in the wow world now, you know what I'm saying? And they play they make their wow plays, but they catch it. It is consistent, all of a sudden, bang, boom, here, you know what I mean? They just keep doing what they do, and have when you have a lot of 4th and 5th year guys, I think that grows in your patience of how you just, when the opportunities come, you take them. When they don't, you're not forcing things or doing crazy things and not beating themselves, you know what I mean? And play very intelligent, good football.
What do you say to a quarterback before he makes his first start on the road?
Same thing I tell him at home.
How does it change, though, kind of a preparation?
It doesn't. I mean, one's a silent counts, and you use those kind of things, and some people are going to be yelling mean things at you, and you try to learn to block it out. I mean, even when I played, I never understood that. I really didn't. I mean, I always liked playing on the road as much as I liked playing at home. I mean, for communication, it's harder and tough, but once you get established like that, but if you make a big deal out of it, you do. If you don't, you don't. You just got to go play, and their field's the same size and everything else. Now, communication and noise and things like that, but we work on that. We do crowd noise in practice. We, do all that stuff, silent counts, and communicate that way, and as much as we can. What are you going to say? What can you say and do? Guys on the road, you got to play the same way you do at home.
Did you guys use the crowd noise this week?
Oh yeah, we always do. Every time we're on the road game, we always do it.
Coach, going along with James, now that he has a game under his belt, does he look different at practice this week, kind of knowing he has something to base off of?
I don't really think so. He was very similar. I mean, I think he understands that he has the ability to play well at times and do things, and I think that helps. But again, you got to go do it again. You know what I mean? And but he's been very similar. I mean, which I have been very happy with. Like I said before, I like his practice habits.
With not having Jacob for a half this week, were you able to balance the first team reps with those guys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he got plenty of work, but we had other guys in doing different positions and stuff.
Do you like what Adonis has brought over the last couple weeks?
He's doing all right. You know, D-Jack's had a good week this week. Probably has practiced better. Had struggled, had been sick, and had got hurt there. Was out for about 3 weeks. And though right before the first game, never was healthy and missed almost 3.5 weeks. And then got himself, he's getting back in shape. So hopefully he'll get back in some reps in there too.
Coach, how important is leadership during a week like this? Would you say any guys kind of stepped it up in that regard?
No, I don't think they've tried to step it up. I think there's an urgency to understand how important every rep in practice is. And leadership, you got guys that are vocal, and the other guys just do it by example. But it is important that you have guys to motivate you and push you, and that that are there to set an example. There's no doubt.
Last year's team kind of got off to a slow start. I mean, do you think that could be something that the upperclassmen can kind of impart on the younger guys that can maybe help this team?
Well, I hope so, and that we are capable of doing things. But to do that, you have to go do it yourself. And that's why I told them today. No one's going to. Let's say no one makes your bed. Like Mama wants you to make your bed. No one makes your bed. You got to make your own bed. You got to go out there and take care of your own business and play your own way. And we got to coach and do the things we got to do and put them in position to be successful.
Jimbo, we saw a player do a front flip before scoring a touchdown. We saw another player spit on the field after the game. Are these things that your players have kind of internalized or used for some kind of motivation this week?
In what way? What do you mean?
I don't know.
No, that doesn't bother our guys. I mean, what the other team does doesn't affect you. I mean, you go and play. You mean because like it's insulting or something?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me. Us. That's what they do. We don't pay attention to that stuff.